going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today's video I will be showing you guys a brand new team that you can use to counter Kunaon in Underground Laboratory. But before I get started on the video, make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and also turn on post notification bells so that you guys can always stay tuned as when I post new videos. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're new here on the channel, you have any questions, I create a brand new Discord server. You can join the server by going to my channel description. You'll see the server link there, and I'll also post a server link in the comment section down below. But anyways, let's not waste any time. Let's hop right into the video. So if you guys haven't watched my past videos, so we fought Kunaon in the fall event update, and he's now permanently a part of the Underground Laboratory. So for Kunaon, in my opinion, I feel like Kunaon is the hardest boss in the game, hands down, because the biggest problem with Kunaon is you can't use healers such as Evan, Jaja, and I mean, you can use Lozel because Lozel doesn't do projectile attacks, but any unit that uses projectile attacks, he counters them and immediately one-shots them. So he is really hard to go against. So I really use units such as Rack. But there's a brand new team that I just found because we have, you know, new characters such as MAZINO and Child and Dorsey. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of my recent battles. Now I'm going to show you guys my first attempt. This was my first attempt when I didn't really know which team to use. This was the team I was using. I was using Rack, of course, for the healing. I was using Child and Dorsey to test her out, and she's honestly not bad. Like, she does good damage. She did the most damage, and I'll tell you guys I'll basically show you guys why I'm using Child and Dorsey in this team. And MAZINO is a complete necessity against Kunaon, and I will show you guys why. Let me go ahead and click this replay for y'all. So for like my first attempt, I was just using this team based off of the knowledge I had when Kunaon was first released in the game. So I was using Rack for that, you know, close range healing, because Rack doesn't do projectile attacks. And as you can see, in Dorsey, the reason why I use Dorsey is because in her kit, she can do, I'm pretty sure she can do more damage against a boss. Like, she places her snake charm. As you can see, she has the energy recovery debuff, so she basically reduces the amount of times he spams that staff attack. Because Kunaon, the biggest problem with Kunaon is that he spams that staff attack, and that staff attack will literally kill your whole party. So and Dorsey basically delays that attack because she has that energy recovery debuff. And MAZINO, the reason why I have MAZINO on the team is because MAZINO decreases swiftness, and he's also able to inflict knockback on Kunaon. So he's able to stun Kunaon and push him out that animation when he's about to summon that staff. As you can see, I think he's about to get knocked back right here. There he is. You see that knockback? And he also has the bleed on him, and Dorsey's placing that bleed. So even though Dorsey's dead, he still has the bleed on him. So Dorsey's a really good character to use against Kunaon. Now you guys might question, you know, Kaseya also has bleed, so why not use her? I mean, the reason why I don't really use Kaseya against Kunaon is because Kaseya dies really fast against him, versus in Dorsey, she basically allows her team to do a little bit more damage against him, and she's able to provide that energy recovery debuff. So that was my first attempt. So let me go ahead and show you guys a part of Dorsey's kit. So if we go down over here, where is it at? Okay, so you see the Snake Charmer's attacks do not miss. Enemies with 40% of their HP or less will be killed instantly. Otherwise, enemies will take 1050% of Dorsey's attack as damage. Applies damage instead of instant death if the target is a boss. So you guys see right here, the fact that, you know, she can one-shot her enemies unless they're a boss. So the fact that he's a boss unit, you can basically do more damage because of Dorsey's passive. So that's the main reason why I'm using Dorsey, because Dorsey, she's able to give your team a huge attack buff when she places the snake charm on the enemy. And then for her ultimate, you guys can see she becomes temporarily invincible, and she jumps into the enemy with the most energy. There's only one enemy, which is Kunaon, so she's always going to target him, and she's going to strike him down, and she is going to block his energy recovery for 10 seconds. So she's a really good character to use against Kunaon because she's going to reduce his spamming when he's going to spam that staff attack, because that staff attack does a lot of damage. So in Dorsey, she's a necessity against this guy as well. Now for MAZINO, like I said, the reason why I'm really using MAZINO is because one, MAZINO is able to provide shields, and two, he's able to decrease swiftness. So as you guys can see, he increases his attack by 8% and his defense by 8% for 10 seconds, max 5 stacks, and he can also paralyze the enemy for 2 seconds before leaving the battlefield. So when MAZINO is about to die, he's gonna be able to paralyze Kunaon before, you know, MAZINO dies. Now I'm trying to find where the swiftness is. Okay, MAZINO's swiftness increases right here. For his second active, here it is. He then deals 200% of his attack as damage to nearby enemies and decreases their swiftness by 20 for 5 seconds. So MAZINO, really good in terms of decreasing Kunaon's swiftness, because the main goal for Kunaon is that you want to decrease his swiftness as much as possible so that he won't spam his special skill. So those two characters are extremely crucial. Now that is a hard, I was like, remember, this was my first attempt, so I didn't know what I was doing. Datazahar, do not use Datazahar against him. He really doesn't do much. And Hwarun, like I said, Hwarun, the reason why I use Hwarun is because Hwarun is able to provide that shield, and she's able to do pretty good damage. So Hwarun, really good character to use against Kunaon. Now, the character that I replaced Rack with is none other than VESPA. So if I go to my highest attack, which is 1 million, I was able to reach gold. Being able to reach gold against Kunaon is very impressive because this guy is tough. But VESPA and MAZINO together, they are cracked against Kunaon. And the reason why is because VESPA, she can also decrease swiftness as well. So she has constant damage, right? And she also has, where is it at? Where's the swiftness decrease? Okay, right after being poisoned, the target's swiftness decreases by 20 for 10 seconds, then by 40 for the next 10 seconds, and finally, they are paralyzed for 4 seconds. So VESPA literally has swiftness involved in her special move, so she's able to decrease his swiftness. And on top of that, you have MAZINO, who's also decreasing his swiftness as well. So this was basically my highest damage and against Kunaon, and I was using Kunaon, and as you can see, he did like 447,000 damage. And Kunaon is honestly really good because Kunaon, he can do really good damage against him, especially with his special skill. And I think for Kunaon, he can also remove barriers, because Kunaon is he has that barrier, but I think Kunaon is also immune to status effects. Yeah, I think he's immune to status effects, and yeah, but I don't know. But Kunaon is definitely good against him as well. So we're gonna go ahead and try another attempt. Let's go ahead and challenge. So this is the team that I recommend you guys to use. I recommend you guys to use VESPA, because I was about to say Kaseya, Chowden Dorsey, Ulrich MAZINO, Kunaon, and Hwarun. But you really want to use VESPA and Ulrich MAZINO together because they decrease his swiftness. So let me go ahead and show you guys. And like I said, do not use units who do projectile attacks. Units such as Evan and Jaja, who do projectile attacks, and Wangnan, they are trash against Kunaon because they do projectile attacks and they will get one-shotted immediately. So make sure that you're using units that can decrease swiftness, they can provide barriers to your team, and they can basically block his special skill so he can, you know, stop spamming that staff attack. So let's go and see what he could do. Look at that. He's gonna keep spamming that attack over and over again because he has that swiftness increase. And once we have Vespa's special skill, she's going to decrease his swiftness and he's going to be extremely slow. So watch this. Look at how slow he's going. Look at that. So you have enough time, and of course Dorsey's gonna die, but she still has that bleed on him, so she's still good. But look at how slow he's going, and he has that constant damage. And I think we're gonna die here. Yeah, we're gonna die here because Hwarun wasn't able to provide that barrier. Look at that. So we were able to reach around like 1 million damage. Being able to reach 1 million damage is really good against Kunaon because this guy is really tough. So if you're a free-to-play player, if you're not doing at least 1 million damage, then I don't know what else to tell you, but I pretty much reached gold against this guy. So let's go and see our damage. Let's see our stats. Look at that, 447k. Ulrich MAZINO healing for 767k, and Vespa healing for 723k. She's healing herself. So this is pretty much a really solid team. So let me go ahead and check and see if we did more damage than our last attempt. Did we do more damage? That's the question. Okay, so it seems like our third attempt we did more damage than our fourth attempt. So let's see if we can actually break that. Now, can we upgrade our characters? I'm pretty sure. Let's see if we can actually upgrade our characters. Check them out. Wait, what is this? Whoa, okay, I'll claim that. Make sure you guys claim that. I don't know what that is. Can we level up our characters? Okay, let me go ahead and enhance his exclusive equipment. Right now, I'm working on Data Zahar's exclusive equipment. I'm working on him. Let's go ahead and level that up. Let's go ahead and... I mean, we need some S-grade equipment on Child and Dorsey as well. But yeah, let's go back. All right. Let's see if we can actually break our... If we can break that 1.5 million and make it to gold 2. This time I'm going to do it in manual mode. I feel like auto mode is a lot slower. All right. So you see that constant healing? Really good constant healing. So you want units that can constantly heal your team without doing projectile attacks. All right. Come on. No, she died immediately. But as long as she can inflict that bleed, we're fine. Oh no. All right. But what sucks is the fact that we weren't able to apply that energy block from Dorsey before she died, which sucks. I don't think we're gonna break that 1.5 million. I don't think we're gonna break it. Oh no. Yeah, we're not gonna break it. Yo, he is extremely slow right now. Yeah, we're not gonna break it. Dang, this was even worse. Interesting. So this is completely based off of RNG. Oh, we can restart that. Okay, nice. We could restart that. I was about to say, that was a bad attempt. I don't know what that was. That was really bad. All right, let's test again. Maybe because I put it on manual mode. I don't know. Let's just leave it on auto mode. Wow, she's dying immediately now. So we got the swiftness decrease now. Let's go ahead and restart that again. Should I take out... Okay, should we take out Kunaon and put in Bomb instead to increase that energy for Dorsey? Let's test and see, because we can still restart that. This is interesting. Okay, so we got that additional energy. So you see that projectile attack? I think he's gonna immediately target my bomb first. Yep. Why? He's immediately killing my Dorsey this time, which is really interesting. All right. See if we can do a little bit better now. I'm going to speed that up. Yep, you see? Projectile attacks. He immediately goes after Bomb because Bomb is doing that projectile attack. And Bomb is dead. Alright, how about this? I'm going to try to clear this off camera and I'm going to show you guys the results later on. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, so I just finished my 5th attempt and these are pretty much the results I have. So I had to keep retrying over and over again because for some reason Kunaon kept attacking my Child and Dorsey. He kept killing her and I couldn't place that energy recovery debuff on him, so I had to keep trying over and over again and he finally stopped targeting her. So I'm going to go ahead and replay for you guys. Now we still didn't do more damage than our 3rd attempt. Our 3rd attempt is still the highest damage, but at this point I'm pretty sure like the only thing you can do to do more damage is to just level up your characters and make them stronger. But the fact that we're landing 1 million damage on him and you know we're already in gold is a good sign. So I'm pretty sure this team, in my opinion, I feel like this is by far the best team against him. You can switch in Rack once in a while for healing, but at this point I'm just testing Kunaon, and Kunaon is doing pretty good against him because Kunaon is basically distracting him from attacking Child and Dorsey. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for you guys. Now there's one thing I want to talk about. When MAZINO died, he wasn't able to inflict that paralyze on Kunaon, which is unfortunate. So it seems like Kunaon is still, he's immune to paralyze, but he's not immune to swiftness decrease and constant damage over time and the energy recovery debuff. So there's some debuffs that he's not immune to, but he's definitely immune to paralyze, because you guys see that constant damage on him. Yeah, he could take a lot of damage, and the swiftness decrease, he's definitely immune, not immune to that as well. So he can increase his swiftness, and he can also be debuffed by swiftness decrease. You guys saw that MAZINO did that paralyze, and he'd even flinch. So yeah, he's apparently immune to paralyze. And look at how much he's slow. MAZINO and VESPA, they're completely nasty against this guy. So those are pretty much the results, but unfortunately we weren't able to do more damage in our third attempt. So like I said earlier, I'll definitely try to switch in Rack once in a while for some healing, but Kunaon is doing pretty good. I mean, he's doing the most damage, and of course Child and Dorsey, she's here to basically block off that energy so that he won't spam that staff attack, and VESPA is there to reduce his swiftness and inflict that poison damage, and Child and Dorsey is also there to inflict that bleed damage, and MAZINO is there to inflict swiftness decrease and also the barrier for your team, and Kunaon is there to do some damage, and then Huang is there to provide shield for your team and also inflict that mark on him so that he could take more damage and also increase the swiftness for your team. So this is a pretty solid team to use against him. The fact that we are in gold, I wasn't able to make it to gold last time, but the fact that we're in gold against him is really solid because Kunaon is by far the hardest boss in this game. So being able to achieve gold against him is a really good thing. But like I said, level up your characters, make them stronger, and you're going to do more damage. So that's pretty much the team that I want to show you guys. Put your thoughts down below in the comment section what you guys think. But anyways, I'll be leaving the video at that. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Peace.